What I want to do is, I know we've all been running Abyss, but I'm getting tired of those stupid freaking things with the disable regen. So what I want to do instead is test a budget ritual strat. We're going to run 30 maps, and these are 6 mod maps, and I spent 535x on tablets, and the total cost of this is only about 2.6 divines for 30 maps. We're hunting the expensive omens because a lot of them are really, really valuable. So if you get lucky, you can get one like this, and that immediately pays for everything. Even some of the smaller ones, like these Omens of Amelioration, these sell for 38. The Corruption ones sell for 36. So there's a whole lot of these Omens that are worth a lot. And there's also a lot of common ones that are worth just a decent amount, as you can see over here. So I have my 30 maps. These are just like Ulk and Go 6 mod. I Ulk them, added 2 modifiers. And the tablets I'm using all have increased chance to be omens. These ones cost like 80x. And then I'm also using a re-rolling favor is cheaper, or monster sacrifice grant increased tribute, or deferring is cheaper. Other thing I just want to mention though is this ritual tablet, and I've used this in the past. There's a unique ritual tablet that allows you to re-roll twice as many times, which is really good for fishing and then deferring a lot of things. But I'm not going to use this today. I want to just try using 3 rare tablets. And then the tree, tempting offers, re-roll an additional time, and it's cheaper. This one, 100% increased chance to be omens. And then rituals have 4 altars, and deferring is 50% cheaper. And then also getting increased effect of tablet, 20% chance for double effect or precursor tablets on your map. So we're hoping that if that procs, we have just like a, I don't know, 400% increased chance to get omens and see how good it is. So sure, this was like 7x. So what we want to do on these is actually just like defer the hell out of everything that we want to keep. And also these things are very worth because they add up, all the splinters. Defer, 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 defer. So we don't want to buy everything up right away. We just like keep deferring it until it's so cheap that we can essentially buy it for free. So that's the first one, nothing good. Actually, on the last one, if you still have currency left, you can buy whatever you can afford. Just make sure you defer some stuff. This guy, 4x. So we just buy those up. Could defer that. Oh, Omen of Recombination. This is worth 94 Exalted Orbs. It's not even that rare, and it's still worth a decent chunk. It works! Okay, this is amazing. So, Neversink has a video showing you how to do this. How to get your item filter to apply to Ritual, which makes seeing what you want to take a lot easier. So, I will link that. Oh no. Dude, I got knocked down, but then I got up again. You're never gonna see me down. That's one for the millennials. Oh wait, you're never gonna keep me down. That's the lyric. I didn't even get the lyrics right, damn it. All right, so here we have all our stuff. Sinistral Exaltation is like 8x. All these little things will just add up. How much do we have? 2,700. Oh, Omen of Amelioration. This guy's worth like 40x, which is, I don't know, 1/6 of a divine. So that'll be good. 450% chance to be omens. Deferring is 121 less. Oh wait, so it was just free to defer. Damn, so what I should have done was just bought that stuff. Okay, it's fine. We still got one left. Oh, that makes it even worse. I thought we'd already done 4. So the hardest part of Ritual is just being able to count to 4, which as a PoE streamer, I tend to struggle with. 1, 2, 50. Pizza. Bruce's Brain is worth 50. No, it's worth like 90. Okay, that's a nice drop. Always remember to check both the buying rate and the selling rate so that you get the best price possible. All right, here's our thing. We have 3,200. Let's defer everything. That's so cheap. So every time we defer, the things get a little bit cheaper. So what we can do is defer, defer, defer. And then on this last one, we can buy whatever we can afford, 1,200. Or we can just defer it again. 252. So if we do this, we would have enough for Yeah. So we can buy this. And then this one now only costs 10 tribute because we've deferred it so many times. So that's why we defer. And then the price goes down to the point that it's basically free. Extravagant expenditure for a car. Oh my goodness. Turkey is cooked, bro. Turkey is cooked. And I'm not just talking about Christmas. And I can still defer everything else. This one is now so cheap that I have to buy it. And everything else is deferred. We're slowly building up our stack of stuff. Alright, so these ones are too cheap. We have to buy them. Reroll. Perfect. There we go. So we got all of this stuff. And these are going to add up a lot. Dude, exactly. I would get obliterated. Like I know how to take a pounding from a large man, but when it comes to football, I think I would just be bent in half, but in a really unfun way. Sorry, Metalhead Dad. The stream has been weird today. I don't know what's going on. Are we gonna get a Heart of the Well from this? I don't know where the guy is. Oh, there she is. No, I don't think so. Wait, what's this? Heat Shiver. I didn't know Heat Shiver was in PoE 2. Yeah, that looks awesome. Wow. Going to the next phase. Oh, God. I'm dead. I saw that happening. Fuck. Okay. This is wolf on wolf violence. No. Okay, we have lost a map due to incompetence. I guess that's all we can say. I am bad. There we go. Look how much life this guy has. He had like 17 million. God damn. On another map. It is weird. There's lots of weird food that you're like, who made this? Like cheese. There had to just be like this one fucking freak in the village who like forgot a bucket of milk under his bed, and then instead of throwing it away, he was like, I'm gonna eat this. And then it turned out to be good. You know what's even crazier than the first guy who ate cheese? Is the second person who ate cheese. Because the first guy had to convince the second guy to actually put it in his mouth. There's no way this is going to be worth anything. If it's like 2,400 even. Oh, wait, what? Hold on. 2,200? We actually corrupted something in a good way. It changed the shitty mod into something good. Wow. Wait, this is amazing. This is insane. It changed both the bad mods into good ones. Oh, yes. Own a Sinister Crystallization. This one's nice and valuable. Sweet. And then another one. Dextral Crystallization. Those ones are worth a bunch as well. So lucky. There we go. Oh, another one of these. Yes. Okay, so we have to buy these guys. We got our Dextral Crystallization. Oh, it's 22. We got these two. Nice. So, for people who don't know, if something is going to disappear because you didn't defer it, it'll have a red border. So if it doesn't have a red border and I don't have enough to defer, it's okay. It's usually alright. It means we still have another chance to defer it, which we will then do if it has a red border. This one is worth 70 Exalted Orbs. Chaotic Rarity. A lot of people are using this for farming. So this is another common-ish one that is worth a bunch. Okay, well, another Jade Isles. So for people who don't know, Jade Isles can drop, the boss can drop Rakiats's Flow, which is worth, currently it is worth about 26 divines. 26 divines. The other thing you can do with it is use a Grand Project so that you can run it twice. Oh, no, it's not Grand Project. What's the one? Visions of Paradise. That's it. So you can use Visions of Paradise to run it twice to get 2 attempts. So I'm going to actually buy one of these and give it a shot. See if we can finally get the Rakiatas. Because if you do get it, 25 divines. Yes, please. Oh, Essence of Battle. Nice. That's why you always corrupt your essences. 2 ritual tablets out of like, I don't know, how many ritual maps have I run? Like 50? Those are the first 2 I found. They're way too rare. They're crazy rare. Another, what the frick? 3 ritual tablets. Why does it, where, how do we know this? All right, well, apparently we need to run level 80 zones to get the big expensive ritual omens. So we're gonna have to take out one of those and then put it in an irradiated omen instead, a radiated tablet instead. That's so silly. I did not know that. Can also run tier 16 maps, I suppose, but just going with irradiated is better. I believe you guys, but I'm just pissed off that it doesn't say that anywhere. Like, how the fuck are you meant to know that? Wow. So the highest natural tier map can't spawn all the things. And then it doesn't say anywhere that that is the case. That is epic game design. Sorry, that was a little bit overzealous. 9% effectiveness. Map has 1 additional random modifier. Well, okay, so we have to now run 1 irradiated tablet because apparently you can only get the good, really, really expensive fancy ones from area level 80. So we have to get +1 level. I don't know where this is specified, but I mean, I guess that is like the most PoE thing ever, where it's just like, dirt, didn't you know? I'm not blaming you guys. I'm glad you guys told me, but I'm annoyed. The first 16 maps we ran. Okay, Kishara's Vault, come on. You're my one hope. A divine, yes. It actually did work. Omen of Whittling. There we go, we finally got a big one. Amazing. This guy's worth like 3 divines for this. Sinistral Erasure is 5.5. Oh wait, okay, so this has a powerful map boss in it. So because it has a powerful map boss, and because of my tree, non-irradiated areas with powerful map boss have +1 level, that means we can use 3 ritual tablets instead of the irradiated, and will be area level 80. Whistling, 1336. Should we just buy it now? Yeah. Finally got our Omen of Whittling, which is worth about 3 divines for that guy. This literally covers the cost of this experiment single-handedly. Another Omen of Whittling! Whoa, okay. The diamond. I could sell it for 8 divines as is, but that's boring. Val Pact. Val Pact, is that a good one? Whoa, holy shit. No, it's not. It's very valuable. And I got one with less life? Hello? What the fuck? There's no shot. Is it really worth this much? Alright, well, we have done 30 maps at this point, so we could just buy this. We could buy the Omen of Whittling, but there's all this other stuff that we could get. I think because of how good this has been, I'm going to keep doing Ritual, and then we'll just pick up the rest of this stuff later. But let's just remember, we have like an Omen of Whittling, an Omen of Recombination, a few other things just waiting. But I want to liquidate for now and see what this is all worth. So we're done, pretty much, from 30 maps. We did find a whole lot of currency as well. I'm not going to include all of this, even though it does count, technically. But the main thing I'm curious about is what we got out of the rituals. The one thing that bummed me out was that only about 18 out of the 30 runs in, I found out that you need area level 80 to get these really expensive omens. But we did find 2, so we have our Omen of Whittling. All of these will add up. So what I want to do is actually liquidate all of this and see what it's worth in terms of real currency. So pro tip, how to liquidate easily: put your stash next to Ange, stand back a bit, click stash, and then as you're running, just as you open the stash, click Ange, like that. Okay, and then all you can do is control click the stuff in. So we have 631 of these. It's actually maybe better to keep these in my stash. Yeah, like this is easier. So you can just control click it. So 631 of these is worth, I don't know, how many for a divine? 443 for a divine. And then we still have 188 for exalts. That's fine. Always also check the competing trades. I'm just going to sell it for that much for like an instant buyout. We have 7 of these guys. And these are selling for 39. So we can sell, let's add another, I'm going to sell for that. 266. Or we can also check what's it worth for a divine. 8 for a divine. All right, list that. Chaotic rarity. These guys. I'll sell for, I mean, we can sell for that amount. That's fine. Then we have these. Dextral exaltations. 14. These are the kind of thing I actually would rather keep. But for the sake of this, we can just sell it. 4 of these for 26. Again, you can sell it for more if you're not impatient. 1 of these is 70. I'll list this for 81. Undercut that guy. 6 of these. These are 27. Another 162. Then we have these guys. Greater exaltations. 11 for 44. And then these 170. I'll put it for 182. 182. We got one of these. These are 131. And then amelioration. These are 35. These guys, oh, these are worthless. These are also kind of worthless. But we also got the Omen of Whittling. 650, but these I think we can sell for 2.67. How much is that in Exalted? It is about 665, so we can sell for like 649. Or you can sell these, see if people are buying for Chaos. 187, 194. Exalted. So 3.5 times 194. 679. Okay, so we can actually sell this for Chaos. Yeah, I'm going to sell this for 190 Chaos. So we got our currency. We got 104 here, but I'm just going to pop these in. Those are just ones I found while mapping. And we got a Divine. Remember, we still have an Omen of Whittling and another one of these recombination omens. So these were like 80x. We had 1 Chaos Orb. It's kind of negligible. We could say this one is like 2.6D, which is pretty much what we paid. And then another 100 splinters in there. So these were like, I don't know. I'd say that's like 70x. So 1,365. There's our Chaos Orbs. And if we want to spend these on Divines, 72. So 72 for 1. Let's just do that. Can we get more? Why do I have so many Chaos Orbs? What the oh wait, let's convert these into Divine Orbs. So 259 for this. I can get about another 5. There we go. Oh, it's taking it from my other stash. Okay, I think these must go in here then. All right, we lost track of some of it. So we would have had, we got 190, so that we should have like 50 of these left over. This is a problem with having 2 of these. Okay. So we still have 50, 8 divines, whole lot of other stuff. So how much currency did we make? It looks like we made about, let's say like 9 divines. 9 divines, which is like not that good, but I think that if we take into account this whittling that's sitting there waiting, so we can say like about around 9 divines plus another, let's say 3. So 12D. Profit is approximately 9.6D. And that's just from ritual. And that's also doing, this is like not particularly optimized. And also the majority of the maps are not run in area level 80. So we potentially miss a lot of the more expensive omens. In terms of how long this took to run, I don't know, it's probably like 4.5 hours-ish. Probably like 2 div an hour just from the ritual. But what I want to do now is test it with area level 80 and see if we get a better return. So like div per hour on trashy ritual is not amazing. but it's not bad. And it also depends on your luck and some other stuff. But it is fun. And when you do find the big omen, it's really, really good. So I don't know. Let's just say from the rituals alone, you're probably getting like 2 divines an hour. 2, 3. I'm not usually too concerned about div per hour because it's a metric that it depends on the build you're playing, how fast you're going, how well you clear, all of that. So I'm more interested in just like raw profit. But yeah, there we go. We have some more currency. That's it. Dude, another Omen of Whittling. This is like 2 maps after I finished the 30. We've got another Omen of Whittling and another Omen of Dextral Crystallization. I feel like I need to do this test again, but all level 80. What do you guys think? Wait, another one? Are you guys sure these are really rare? We just DJ Khaled'd this like 4 times in a row.